class, and part of our class is you have to interview someone that you want to follow the footsteps in their career. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Scott.
Thank you.
Let's have a seat.
What is your current job title or position?
My title is a police officer. My rank is lieutenant with the Orlando Police Department.
And how long have you been in this role?
Approximately 29 and a half years.
What degree or training do you have in this profession, and how long did it take you to complete your degree or training?
Well, to do the job that I'm doing, I attended the police academy in Orlando, Florida. That's about 800 hours of training specific to be a first-line police officer. However, in addition to that, I have an Associate's of Arts degrees from Valencia College and a Bachelor's of Science in Florida State University in Political Science and Economics.
How did you land this position, and describe your career or educational path to this current job?
Well, right after college, I was in the retail business, a very busy business, and I would operate a store in Orlando, Florida. I would have Orlando police officers come to the store for business, for law enforcement purposes. I'd have to write statements for them and reports, and they reflected that you write a pretty good statement, and you work with people. Why don't you, if this doesn't work out, put your application in the police department? And I followed up on that. I did that in 1984. And in 1985, the Orlando Police Department offered me a job as a police officer.
What do you enjoy most about your job, and what do you like least about your job?
The most rewarding thing would be helping people, whether it be in a crisis situation or just maybe perhaps a boy who's lost his bike, whose bike got stolen, or finding a missing person, a missing child that got loose, or an older person that walked away from their home. That's the most rewarding part, and so saving someone's life. That's the most rewarding part that you'll ever do in this career. Least rewarding or least enjoyable would be death notifications that you go to the parents' house to inform them or at a hospital that their child has died, their teenager, child, infant, from an accident, a car accident, a drowning, a drug overdose, or regrettably a homicide, perhaps. That's the hardest part. That's the worst part.
What advice do you have for students who are interested in pursuing this career?
I would advise anybody who would want to do this career to take their education as far as they could take it. Get your degree. Get a degree in something, whether it's psychology, some type of people skill, or some type of technical skill. But take that extra step from high school and trade school or vocational school. Take that extra step and get a degree, because that shows that you follow through on things, and you can take things to the end, and you can get to that finish line. So take your education as far as, and in addition, get a job somewhere that deals with people, all kind of people. People little kids, teenagers, adults, senior citizens. Get a job that deals with all those people, so you develop communication skills.
Is military experience also beneficial, and does it outweigh education, or how does this work?
The military experience can be very beneficial to a police officer. There's a certain skill set that you get coming out of the military. It's using your positioning, your tactical, your body to accomplish a mission with other individuals. That's what the police do. So tactically, yes, especially if you want to be a SWAT operator or a SWAT member. That experience is exceptional. However, I like to do both. I like to do the education in an educational setting and the military. That would be your best candidate. That would be your outstanding candidate.
Okay. And is this career satisfying to you, and how so?
It has been very satisfying. Again, the ability to help people when they're down. The ability to make a difference in a large community somehow. The ability sometimes to save a life. Now, every day, we don't save a life perhaps every day, and maybe we failed to get somebody in custody maybe one day, but overall, it is satisfying because we're helping the community. making a difference, making it safer for you and your mother and your sister.
Well, that does it. Thank you for your time.
Okay,
Sean.
Kyle. Okay, good luck.